Every year, thousands of foreigners move to China, chasing opportunity, career growth, and a different life. But what actually happens might be different from what you think. So I work in China, and I feel like there's so much, like a lot of things that's not being talked about, or maybe they just don't experience it the same way. Because on the outside, it really looks so exciting, like you're working in an international company and then you travel here and there for business meetings, as well as you meet new people from different backgrounds. But I guess people don't really see what's behind it. Meanwhile, they only see like the good parts, I think. And I also feel like their reality is much more complex than what you see. So on today's video, I'm going to talk more about working in China. And yeah, it's just based on my experience. So maybe other people don't experience this, but I'm just sharing to you guys about my experience, and I'm just trying to be honest and like just telling you guys on how I experience it. Before I moved here, I thought working in China would be fast growth and also big opportunities and honestly just so exciting. But then I just feel like everything is so intense there. However, like the fast growth, big opportunities, exciting, it's true though. At some parts, it's true, but there's much more into it. I just feel like things move very fast in China, and also like people, especially the bosses, they expect fast result and good result as well. So yeah, you need to kind of figure things out on your own, and also while keeping up with everything around you. However, on some parts I do understand why like the people there want to have quick results, because there's too much competition already in China. Okay, if you're not fast, someone else will do it. So yeah, there's the only way. Like people do it fast because like the competition is too hard already within China. So yeah, that's why a lot of Chinese market or like Chinese manufacturer, they try to move out of their country. Because yeah, one of the biggest difference is the work culture. In China, work is taken very seriously, and like there's a strong sense of hierarchy, so you need to respect the elders, and yeah, and also a strong responsibility as well. And sometimes it's not about the working hours, but it's about like you getting things done. So yeah, that no matter how long it takes, like maybe it will take you until, how do you say, like chiapan is like working overtime. If you're supposed to do it, then you're supposed to do it. Like they don't care, they just want the work done. They don't care what time is it. So yeah, that's why a lot of people, like especially in big companies, they need to survive by working harder, like going home maybe late at night, like around 9 or 10. When you go out to big cities, the lights are still on, like in the office. So yeah, that's why like people there really work really hard. And if you're not used to that, it could be overwhelming at first, just like how I experienced it. Because because like it's too much difference. The culture is too different. Like if you ever heard about the 996, if I'm not mistaken, so like you work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for 6 days. Yeah, that's why. And then there's the language. I could say like Chinese is one of the hardest language that I've ever learned compared to English, because yeah, so much difference. And working in China using Chinese is completely different things. Like the conversation that I use with within like everyday language compared to like business language is two different things. So like I need to learn again over and over again, especially now I'm working like in a medical area. So I don't understand anything at first. Like what do you mean by Gongqiang or what do you mean by Intao Jin? Like I don't even know all of that, but I'm learning by doing. So yeah, like because I don't really use that in my daily life, I've never even heard about that word. So yeah, I need to learn, and keep on learning. Let's say in a meeting, there are moments where I understand completely everything, but in the next moment I was like, wait, what did you say? Because I feel like I need to adapt really well there. So yeah, it takes a lot of learning. Like I need to keep on learning and learning. Yeah, that's another barrier for me. And being a foreigner in China is so interesting because it gives you a lot of opportunities, and also people are curious and they really want to work with you. Especially now, I think in China they are really open for foreigners teaching English mostly compared to like corporate life. And yeah, because like they really welcome white people or the US, European, something like that, like over there. They really welcome that, and they really give you the work visa, high salary compared to like working in the office. However, I'm going to tell you my experience on working in office because I used to work as an English teacher, but it doesn't make me get the work visa because I was doing that as a part-time teacher, and now I'm doing full-time work in the office, so it's different. Being a foreigner, I feel much difference because like I need to adapt to their environment, I need to adapt on their work, everything. Like you feel like you are in a system but you don't really fully belong there. This one I also have been talking with um my master degree friend. So she's also working in China, and she also sometimes feel left out because of the working culture. Like sometimes they don't invite you in as a foreigner because just because you're a foreigner, but sometimes they let you in and stuff like that. So there's this hustle as well, I could say. And part 5, I think the part that people don't talk enough is that how it feels emotionally. Like you're far from home, you're far from your family, you're far from your childhood friends, and yeah, you need to survive alone in a different culture, in a new culture. And yeah, it I kind of I can say that sometimes it can be isolating, especially if you cannot speak Chinese. It will be I feel like you're really lonely there, but if you can't speak Chinese, you can go out with your colleague or you can find some Chinese friends, which is good. And yeah, but I could say that I grew a lot, and I'm able to put in my position where I need to deal with different people with different culture, different background, different characters. So yeah, it makes me like, I mean, it's one of the life skill that you need to learn, because if you're just staying in your hometown, you're surrounded by that kind of friend. Like I mean, like you know how to say, but yeah, like you're in your comfort zone, I could say. But if you went out, you need to be able to adapt with them. Like no matter what, you need to find a reason for you to survive. Yeah, that's what I want to say. At the same time, working in China has changed me a lot. I grew to become a more independent person. And as I say before, I grew to be more adaptable to different culture, different languages. I start to see how business works in a global level. Like I've been to Shanghai for like 2 times for a business trip, and I see how fast everything goes right there, and something I need to learn as well. So I kind of feel like it's not just a job anymore, but it becomes an experience on it shapes on how I think and on my character as well. So if you're going to ask me, is working in China really worth it? I could say it depends on who you are as a person, on how your character is. Like if you're open to new challenges, you want to grow, and you don't mind for stepping out of your comfort zone, I think this one is for you. It really makes me realize that this is the most valuable experience that I can get in my 20s, especially in my teenage years, because I know not everyone got the opportunity for this as well. And I also feel like this is something that money cannot buy, because even if you have a lot of money doesn't mean you can do all this stuff. So I just feel like I'm so blessed to be able to get this job as well, and yeah, to be able to work in different environments where I grew up in. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for everything that I have right now, including my job, even though sometimes I feel like I complain too much. Like sometimes I feel like, this job is hard, like it doesn't suit me, blah blah blah. But looking at it, like I'm so thankful. And sometimes I feel like I complain too much. That's just it. And yeah, I'm just telling you that working in China is not as simple or as easy as it looks. You need to be able to work hard. And yeah, dealing with Chinese bosses are not easy as well. So yeah, that's all I can say. Cause being with them, like you need to be smart. Like you need to, yeah, be beneficial to them as well. So yeah, if you're curious on working internationally, I'll try to make more videos like this, sharing about my experience. Because if I haven't experienced yet, I'm also hesitate to share with you guys, because I'm not in their shoes. So yeah, I'll just share about my experience. I'll try to make it as honest as possible. And yeah, I'll be sharing my life experience here. So if you guys can relate or you guys want to watch more about this, you can subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share to your friends also. Show love, show support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.